So I can already see what my first loci can be. So this rock can be my first loci. So this rock is between the stream and it's creating some kind of a disturbance or some kind of mini waves in this river. So this can be my first loci. So whatever I try to imagine here, it will be sitting on top of this rock. Let's move ahead. So there is a road that runs parallel to this river, and there are a lot of trees right now. So let's see what we can make out of it. So as you can see, the sound of the river is audible, and that can act as a trigger if I want to remember these loci. So the sound of the river is kind of some kind of a white noise, and it's a nice and soothing noise. So I can have that as a loci, that as a trigger. What else can be? So this is the first loci up close, the rock. So there are a lot of pine trees and vegetation here, as it's a little bit hotter and a little bit below the other places in Bhutan. Okay. Oh, so fence looks good. So this fence can be my second loci. So this fence is going downwards into the cactus cactus bush. So this is my second fence. Bit kind of a dangerous loci. Like there is a fence and it's sliding down into this cactus like mess or trash. Like it's completely dense here. So there's cactus density and fence. So that's my second loci. Let's move on. Just remember that there is a river, the water running through the river, and that sound is what you always have to remember whenever you are trying to recall this loci. I can see what my third loci can be. So this is what you see at highways, this kind of a road defenders, and then there is the fence. So why are these two things combined? It's quite awkward and like it's quite weird. So this can be my third loci. Now there is a fence and a highway road defender together, like they are completely at the same place. That can be my third loci. I'm thinking of making some water currents as my loci, but it will be very hard to distinguish. So like I am seeing some patterns in the water. Can I make it as a loci? Yes, but then I can't visualize it that easily. What else can be the loci? Okay, so let's make this a loci. There is purple flower tree that's growing here. So in my country, there are no purple flowers, or there are quite a few. So this can be my next loci. There is a purple flower tree, and like it's just by the river. By the river, the purple flower. So that can be my next loci. So I'll just make two more loci and end this journey. The smaller the number of loci, the better. Maybe 7 is like the greatest number. 7 loci per journey, it works. So I'll just have a barren kind of loci for next thing. So there is some nice bush and a parking lot of the zone. So this parking lot can be my loci. So like it's a big area, so I can store a lot of images here, and I know that it is beside the zone and the river too. So that makes this parking lot a bit special. So one more loci. I can see what it can be. I don't know if you can see it from the distance, but I'm seeing some kind of a French flag here, which I know it isn't, but it's just three Bhutan like worshipping flag that they have. But I'm seeing a French flag from here. So that's quite awkward because you are in Bhutan and you're seeing a French flag. So that can be my last loci. So there is some houses made, Bhutanese house made, and a French flag waving. Let's go up close to see the French flag. So this is the French flag. Not visible. The French flag right there. That is my last loci. The French flag, super odd. Why would a French flag be here in Bhutan? And it's not only a flag, there are like religious mantras written on it in Dzongkha language. So it's just not a flag. So that's my last loci, and I'll end this journey by the river. So I have to remember that I've followed the river all along.